There we go. Okay, hi everybody. Um, we are live, and I there's you're hearing a little bit of noise in the background, probably because that's Darren's nebulizer. It's been kind of a rough asthma day this evening, so let's all say some prayers that he gets to feeling a little better and he can come and join us. Let me just check a couple of things. Um, yeah, and somebody else is saying, Internet Alter, another rough day today. Sorry that you're having a tough time, but drinks are on me as long as they're free. I like it. Um, so I'm just trying to keep an eye out for everyone. But happy Friday. This evening we're basically honoring our temple patrons because there's literally nothing on the calendar. There's kind of an empty space. It's not until next week that you start having things like the Feast of Anapu upon his mountain, which happens to coincide with 4th of July. So just keep in mind, we're going to start early next week so that we can kind of, uh, avoid all the fireworks and, all that kind of stuff. So, but that'll be next week. So we're honoring Ra, Horketi, and Sekhmet, and I also have a candle for Inanna, Ishtar. Um, actually, on the Mesopotamian calendar, the month of Dumuzi it just started yesterday, and it begins with an enthronement feast for Ishtar. So, um, we're letting her join the party, and of course, we also have a candle for our patron pharaoh, Tutankhamun. So, um, should be a lot of fun. And also, if you haven't seen it already on Patreon, the video for this month will be going. It'll be premiering tomorrow afternoon. So, you'll get a link to that at the end of the service. So, um, oh, and hey, when I thank you. We'll be away from keyboard requesting a cookie as well, but thank you. Um, oh, and Half Moon Dragon. I'll be getting a doggy for my birthday. Just in time for you to turn 29. Well, that's great. Congratulations. And
was it the doggy in the window? How much was it?
Well, you know what? I'm excited for you, and I hope that puppy gets to fill a a big chapter in your life, and you're turning 29. I hope that dog sees you into middle age. Um, because I was 30, let's see, 20. Let me do some quick math here. I was 35 when I got Indiana, and she's still with me, and I turned 48 next month. So she has seen me into middle age, and I'm grateful to her for that. And actually, we're going to have to start trying to do some barrier-free living for her, and see if I can make some little ramps. Because I figured out that hopping, into the pool or off the deck to get into the grass is a little rough on her legs. She's been kind of achy, so we're gonna try and do some barrier-free living for a duck. So, if anybody would be in a good position to figure out what to do, I think it would be us. So, Ducky Daddy has ramps; she'll have some too. So, but okay, okay, yeah, that's weird. Is YouTube's now showing usernames instead of display names, which is really weird. Um, Oh, and Mary Rose, I'm running a bit late. I found an injured bird I need to help. Well, we're definitely birdie people here, so definitely help that birdie, and we'll be here. So, I said recently. Oh yeah, yeah. But alrighty, and whenever I'm filling up the basket with cookies for the service, If I drop one, then I take that to mean that's one for everybody. Well, I had that, and there was one single cookie left over from last week, so we have two when we get to that point tonight. So, and let me just keep an eye out and see if. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to keep an ear out for people in case anyone joins us. But I'm also, listening for Darren. So, Darren, if you need something, you just holler, okay?
I don't know what
Okay.
I'm shaking. And my heart is beating so fast.
I bet that medicine did some of that. Yeah, because that's the thing about doing a breathing treatment with the nebulizers. It'll have you feeling woozy and like wanting to lay down. We may have to save the cool waters until next week because I don't want that to stress you out.
Love you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So. But you're still welcome to join us if you get to feeling up for it.
Right now, I'm going to go out front where I can have a set of eyes.
Okay. All right. Well, if y'all need me, just say something, okay? So we'll go ahead and the sooner it gets started, we can have our ritual, and then get out front and take care of you. So. These cool waters are upon my hands, and they purify me as Tefnit purifies me. Hail unto you, O Notre Dame. We come unto you without falsehood and without evil. Our purity is upon our hands. Our purity is within our hearts. I'll just give you a little bit right there. Does that help you feel any better?
Don't know.
Okay. We cast out all evil that pertains to us. Sorry, I just stepped out for a second and put a little on his forehead. We are pure. We are pure. We are pure. We are pure. Come in peace, bright eye of Horus. Come in peace. Receive the light. The eye of Horus shines like Ra in the twin horizons, and evil hides in fear of it. Receive the light. The eye of Horus destroys the enemies of Ra and all of their abodes, till none remain. Receive the light. The eye of Horus comes to the four corners of the world, to everyone who's tuning in with us now and has been with us in the past and will be joining us in the future. This eye of Horus comes, and we are all purified with it. Receive the light. So we're going to light a candle for our temple patron, our patron pharaoh, for which it is named, the Hatim Kabra Amintim Waset, House of Khepera, better known as Tutankhamun, west of Thebes. Really, really west of Thebes. And for Mama Sekhmet, that she may bring peace and healing to all those who need it, especially Darren right now, who's having a rough asthma day. And for Mahes, son, mighty Sekhmet, Lord of thunder and wind, may he protect all of those who are in the path of storms. Okay, I'll have to tell him. Don't apologize. Just feel better. We love you. Oh goodness. Joint problems at the age of 17. I hope that you're able to find that there's something simple that you can do that can remedy that, because at 17 you're supposed to be made of rubber and able to bounce back from everything. But, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Yamana, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, cool. I was a little concerned about you. Darren's having a tough asthma day right now. Here, let me adjust some volume. There we go. All right, we're just getting started with the invocation. So, do that again. You arise in the Achadus Kepri, O Ra, spreading your light upon the earth. You set in peace in the mountains of Manu as Atum, bringing your light to Duat. Shine upon earth as you do in heaven and Duat. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who came from Nun at the first time, for such is your uniqueness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Hu at your left side, for such are the words you commanded. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Sia at your right side, for such is your great wisdom. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, whose Hika goes before you, for such is your ability. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who rules with Ma'at upon your brow, for such is your righteousness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra Horketi, Sekhmet, O Ishtar, and the Ostranisin of Khepera. Hail and praise unto you, O Yunachuru, you lords of love and lords of life. Grant us life, well-being, and health. May our eyes perceive your goodness and our hearts receive your wisdom. May you shine upon us as you traverse the sky, that we may bring to you Ma'at and cast out his Fet. And may you guard us from the evil one through the dark hours of the night, your protection being before us and your strength being within us. Take these, your cool waters that are the inundation, that they may cool your hearts. O Yunachuru, these cool waters are the eye of Horus, that your hearts may be refreshed. Milk, milk, may you taste it in your shrine. May your hearts be refreshed with it. We bring you this milk from the great flood, Oyanochiru, that you may be purified with it. Oh, and one more thing. To light our candle, for the lady Ishtar, who, in the guise of Shaushka, visited the court of Amenhotep III. And we give you incense. We give you incense, great of purity. This incense is the eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you and cleanses you. It adorns you and takes its place upon your hands. All you know to do. We give to you this eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. Take this, your bread on which gods live. This bread is the eye of Horus, O Yanochiru. Lift it to your faces and be at peace with it. I'm actually kind of glad he's out front right now, so the incense won't bother him. The gardens prosper and Hapi rejoices, overflowing with his meal. We fill the eye of Horus for you with wine, O Ra, Sekhmet, Inanna. Drink and be pure. The doors of heaven and the doors of earth are open with libations for you within this house. May your faces be refreshed with your libations, your wine, and your water. Pure, pure is Ra Horketi within his house. Pure, pure is Sekhmet the Great within her house. Pure, pure is Ishtar within her house. And Nukhabura within your house. Pure are the cause of all of these gods with this good myrrh that is given. Jehuti proclaims it. It is written in his house of sacred words. Hapi gives in abundance, thousands of offerings, all things good and pure, for Ra Horketi, Sekhmet, Ishtar, Nebkebrera, in every place that their immortal cause dwell. Come to your body, O Ra Horketi. Come to your body, O Sekhmet, O Ishtar. Come to your bodies, O Yunachiru, and come to your invocation. Come unto us, your servants, who are mindful of your feasts and your offerings. Bring your power, your hika, your honor, and your ba to these, your offerings, and partake of them. Come, O people, raise these offerings before the faces of these gods. Lift the offerings before Ra, before Sekhmet, before Ishtar. All life comes from them. All health comes from them. All stability comes from them. All good fortune comes from them, as it has since the first time. Life, health, stability, good fortune. O Ra Horketi, and your son, the Osiranisu Nebkeprera, your foes retreat from you, and Horus turns himself to his eye. Turn yourselves to these, your offerings, and receive them from our hands. And from the table of the gods to the table of the blessed dead. There we go. We light this candle that it may be the eye of Horus that lights their way into what? And we pour these cool waters from the table of Osiris, that their hearts may be refreshed. Horechta henket kakao abdus nashra, kotnebet nafra waberachad nashrim, cow and achu punibu, machunibu, nashra. A voice offering of bread and beer, 1,000 of beef and fowl, incense, oils, and all good and pure things on which a god lives, for the cause of all of these blessed dead, all true of voice before the great God. And now we come unto you, O Ra, as Jehuti comes, our hands joined under Ma'at. Ma'at has come to be with you in every place where you are. An offering of Ma'at is made unto you, that your heart may be pleased and your Ka shall live. Truly, your Aeneid has Ma'at, for they know you live in her. The Aeneid says unto you, your word is law, eternally. This Fet is cast out by your word. Rejoicing is yours every day. Ma'at has taken her place in your shrine. May we always act with gentility and compassion, for such is the first Ma'at. May we always offer charity and hospitality, for such is the second Ma'at. May we always respect consent and fidelity, for such is the third Ma'at. May we always avoid violence and promote wellness, for such is the fourth Ma'at. May we always speak words of truth, for such is the fifth Ma'at. May we always promote the public good, for such is the sixth Ma'at. May we always act humbly and with temperance, for such is the seventh Ma'at. May we always honor our gods and respect others, for such is the eighth Ma'at. May we uphold Ma'at like Jehuti, that we may witness Ra's perfection every day. Alrighty. Let me just peek on the chat real quick here. Oh, that's yeah, I think, well, I hear Darren talking in the background, so I think he's getting a little better because, he's at least got enough breath to be able to talk to Preston. Our friend Preston is spending, a couple of weeks with us, so I know that there's somebody else to help keep an eye on Darren. But I think the breathing treatment is going to help. It just, they're a little rough at first. But, oh, goodness. Oh, hi, Wolf Paradox. It's good to see you. And I'm sorry that Fox lost the Amazon job. That Amazon tends to work people really hard. And Fox is not alone in that. I've heard a lot of stories about people just it being so physically taxing on them. But um, yeah, it does seem like a lot of people are struggling. But we've just got to hang in there because the all the messages that we get keep saying that there's going to be a shift, there's going to be a turn. So we've just got to trust that they know something we don't. But I am working on new editions for Circle of the Sun and for Celebrating the Egyptian Gods, which is relevant because I'm about to read a couple of hymns out of here. But I'm going to update some things and include stuff that some of you folks have been kind enough to point out, are not in here or that we've come up with, since those have come out. So I'll let you know when I have those ready. I'm still working on the files right now, but I will read something for Ra Horeketi. I will read it in English because I'm working on tweaking the Egyptian language version. That's one of the things that I'm poring over books for, just to make sure I have it as up to date as possible. But hail unto you, one transfigured and sharp, Atum Horketi, who rises in the horizon of heaven, and all people rejoice unto you. Beautiful one, refreshed in your time, as Aten within the hand of your mother Hathor, you arise in every place, and every heart rejoices. The dual shrines pay homage to you when you come. Rejoice when you rise. Arising in the horizon of heaven, you shed turquoise rays upon the two lands. Ra, who is Horus of the horizon, the divine child, heir of eternity, who engendered and birthed himself, king of this earth, ruler of Duat, chief of the desert necropolis, emerging from the waters, you who drew yourself from Nun, nursed yourself and raised yourself. Living God, Lord of love, all people live when you shine, crowned as king of the gods. Nut greets your face with Nini. You embrace Ma'at in all seasons. Those in your following sing your praise, touching faces to the ground at your approach. Lord of heaven, Lord of earth, King of Ma'at, Lord of eternity and ruler of everlastingness, Prince of all the gods, the living God and maker of eternity, creator of heaven who establishes what is in it. The Aeneid is in jubilation when you rise, and the earth in joy at seeing your rays. The elders emerge in praise to see your splendor every day. You sail above the earth every day, strengthened in your mother Nut. You traverse what is above, and your heart is glad. And just a second. And of course, the litany of to Sekhmet is something we'll be visiting quite frequently during the days on the year. But I think it would still be appropriate. Hail, Sekhmet, who presides over the land, lady of flourishing, generous one, Sekhmet, who protects the two lands. Come to us who are under your sway. Save us, protect us, and preserve us from the first arrow of famine. Hail, Sekhmet, O Kurl, O hidden lady, Wajit the great. Come to us who are under your sway. Save us, protect us, and preserve us from the second arrow of drought. Hail, Sekhmet, who moves in light, who terrifies the gods with her massacre. Come to us who are under your sway. Save us, protect us, and preserve us from the third arrow of war. Hail, Sekhmet, who guides mankind, Lady of the dual shores, mistress of humanity, come to us who are under your sway. Save us, protect us, and preserve us from the fourth arrow of terror. Hail, Sekhmet, great shining one, foremost in the mansion of flame, who terrorizes the two lands with fear. Come to us who are under your sway. Save us, protect us, and preserve us from the fifth arrow of storms. Hail, Sekhmet, who loves Ma'at and hates Zizfet. Lady of the people, come to us who are under your sway. Save us, protect us, and preserve us from the sixth arrow of oppression. Hail, Sekhmet, Uraeus who opens the acacia, great and sovereign one. Come to us who are under your sway. Save us, protect us, and preserve us from the seventh arrow of disease. All right. And a little something for Ishtar. All right, now this is something original that I wrote, but it was a bit of inspiration. So, thus speaks the Queen of Heaven and Earth. Remember, I am the goddess of love. I will cherish you, extend your life, and add joy to your days. Do not say, woe, it cannot be done. I am Inanna. I create what cannot be created, destroy what cannot be destroyed. You should say, my mistress is the capable Ishtar, queen of heaven and earth. With her is the power, and I shall not fear. Adalal Zikirka Ishtar, which means, I praise your name, Ishtar. And yes, that's one of the things that's in my current book. And I know I've got folks wanting to know if I'm going to get a digital form of it, and if I can find a way to release it and have it not go like to Amazon, then like maybe if I can, I don't know, if Patreon could do something like that, then I'm all for that. I just don't want it to like suddenly show up on, me be able to read the whole thing on Google Books or Scribd or people worse. And this actually happened with Circle of the Sun, and some folks were kind enough to point out to me that somebody was selling digital books that weren't theirs on Etsy. So you had some of mine and then some other pagan authors' stuff. And so they were basically ripping off several pagan authors, and selling PDFs of their books. We got them reported and we got that fixed. But, if it's happened once, it'll happen again sooner or later. So, we have to stay vigilant about that sort of thing. Okay, and Sarcastic is saying, I noticed resin incense burns weird as it gets older, but too fresh and it burns in a split second. I have some frankincense and myrrh that I was given nearly 20 years ago now. When we go outside for New Year's, I'm going to have to try it and see how it burns. And if it's weird or if it actually cooperates. So I'll be watching for that. It was an interesting thing to share. Sarcastic. Oh, wow. There's a sunrise where I live currently at 5 a.m. Wow. Well, the further north you get, but oh, hi, Zephos. Drive safely. And I have to say, is it just me or does it seem like people are really, really impatient on the road these days? I swear, maybe it's because I'm a little older and I'm not as impatient. I don't know, but it's especially on a Friday, it's really crazy. But let's go ahead and open our fortunes. for everyone, and then we'll start doing the requests. I know we had gotten one from One Eye who had to step away from the keyboard, so yeah, I'll do that. And I see a couple of icons already. Partner and Anubis. Internet. I'll do this. Alani, if I remember right. But all right, now I'm going to end up having to slow down the chat a little bit to keep up. But let's start with the ones for everybody, and this means that if someone's tuning in after the fact, or can't make a request, this is for you too. So we'll start with our first one. And it says, "A helping hand will have you when you need it." Wow. What were we just talking about? Now, let's see what the second one says. "A night of gratitude and reflection awaits you tonight." So, our message for everyone: a helping hand will have you when you need it. A night of gratitude and reflection awaits you tonight. So definitely, after service, whether it's the sun's coming up where you are or whether it's earlier in the evening, take a break, take some rest, gratitude and reflection. And don't worry, there will be a helping hand when you need it. So we'll put those right here. Okay. So, okay. Okay, and Ray Rambles, I have to go now, but I'll be back and watch later. But from Kemetic. Okay. And roll my blood. You're asking from Kali if possible. I tell you what. I don't have anything, of Kali. Of course, you don't need that necessarily, but I do happen to have representations of Durga. So if you're okay with Ma Durga, we can also ask her if she can pass that on for Ma Kali. But we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to try and keep everybody in order. So I see our Discord cookies. Oh, goodness, the Valen family has COVID again. Goodness. Well, prayers to Mama Sekhmet for healing. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to start with One Eye, raise a village, and then pick up with Aloni. So, yeah, and I can tell Darren's feeling a little better because he's laughing with Preston. Okay. So for One Eye, and it says, March is a good month to make new friends. So March is a good month. Might be some kind of an event coming up. Now what I'm going to do is, because I know you said you had to step away from the keyboard, I'll make a note that this one is yours. So if you come back and are like, hey, what was my fortune again? I will be able to find it easily. So. And now, Internet Altar. Okay. Now you'd asked for one, so we got two. And you'd asked for a partner from Anubis, and for me, I'm seeking advice about the artistic burnout I've been going through for months now. I'm assuming you meant artistic and it like auto-corrected it to autistic. Um, correct me if that wasn't the case, but I've got the feeling this one is your partner's. You will be lucky in your physical fitness. Although, let's see what the other one says. Remember to be a source of kindness and compassion in the world. So for you, artistic burnout, well, remember to be a source of kindness and compassion in the world. Of course, they seem to do that sometimes and give you something that's a little indirect, but sometimes when you're dealing with a burnout like that, because I know I've kind of had similar experiences. A change of pace, doing something different. Try not to think about it, because the more you think about it, the worse it's going to make it. So this advice could be, remember to be a source of kindness and compassion in the world. Do something good that'll make you feel good, and then you'll find some inspiration. That's what I take that to mean. So. Hopefully that helps. Okay, now Zephos and then divination system. Yeah, and I know it's doing usernames instead of screen names, so I know who a few of you guys are, but others I'll just have to go with the username. But starting with Zephos. Yeah, and please be careful as you're driving. May Neat and U-boat see you safely along your way, and you got the cookie this week, the empty one. So you are the good cookie. So Zephos, maybe they're telling you to concentrate on driving too. But divination system, and then Tesa Arts wants one from Konsu. So first, divination system. So, divination system. A special someone will enter your life in December. A special someone will enter your life in December. Okay. Now, Tesa Arts asking, Konsu, son of Amun-Ra, child in the crescent who shines upon us even now. All right. Teso, love is on its way. Love is on its way. Now, remember, love can be, a very broad thing. If you're like, well, I've already got somebody, well, somebody else that loves you could be on their way. But Ashley Spradley asking from Mama Sekhmet. Ashley Spradley. Luck will favor you in your business. Luck will favor you in your business. Okay, and Ray Rambles had to go, but asked for one from the Kemetic. And then Honey Sphinx. So we'll do Ray. And it's funny, we have something for Wajit. On the altar, we do not have anything from the Kemetic as yet. But, of course, she is sort of featured on, I've got that little 3D puzzle bust of King Tut. So you have Wajit and the Kemetic both on his crown. So we ask Lady Kemetic to give us some words of wisdom. Ah! Ray, you also got an empty cookie. So you are the good cookie. And sometimes that also means, if you're wondering about something, they're like, the answer to that. But either way. Okay, so Honey Sphinx. And then Roma Blunt, we were going to ask Ma Durga. We'll start with Honey Sphinx. True happiness comes from within. So Honey Sphinx, true happiness comes from within. Don't wait for external circumstances. You will find it within yourself. So Honey Sphinx. And now, yes, roll my blunt and we'll ask Ma Durga. Actually, and see, the thing is, there's a little figure of her at the feet of Neat, and there was a personal gnosis involved with that. But I also have, and you couldn't see it because it's way up on top of a shelf, but I have, I'll tell you what, I'll bring it down for just a moment so you guys can see. This is a little terracotta form of the icon of Durga that you have during her fall puja. And let's see if you can see it. I got to tilt it so the light will show it. But now I actually painted some elements on it because it had a lot less paint on it when I originally bought it on Etsy. But you have Durga and you have Ganesha and let's see, you have Lakshmi on one side and Sarasvati on the other. I think that's Sarasvati over here because she's got her mount as the swan and she's also holding an instrument. And so Lakshmi will be over here. And Kartikaya is over here, and she's smiting, the buffalo demon. But that's Ma Durga, and her festival will be end of September, beginning of October this year. And there's there are temples in India that will live stream their services, and they're great fun to watch. So that's when I do my, I'm up at a weird hour. I'm tuning into a service. It's just that, they're not getting participation from people in the comments. They're just, doing their thing. But we'll ask her to pass on something for us. And if it's empty, I'm going to laugh. Wow. Yeah. This one too is empty. So that's kind of weird. Sometimes I think they're being a bit tight-lipped. So try again tomorrow.
Do right track.
Oh yeah, that's a good observation too. You can also take this to mean you're on the right track. Don't second guess yourself. So, and that's another way to look at it. All right. Sarcastic, I've seen your comment about, came back and saw your dad put his, fishing equipment on the altar. I had something kind of similar happen with my kid brother many years ago when I was in my last apartment. Because, I had a study that was actually smaller than the one that I'm in now. And so I had a much smaller altar, and computer was right close by. I'm helping my brother write up a resume. So he comes and he sits down and he takes his keys and stuff out of his pocket. You know how guys will do this. They're wearing jeans and they've got all this stuff in their pocket. And so, of course, it's uncomfortable when they sit down. Gee, those of us that have purses don't have that problem. But anyway, he pulls this stuff out and set it right on the offering plate. And I think, I just gave him this look. And I think he actually did take it off, but my brothers are real bad about picking up on nonverbal cues. Meanwhile, there was one time, and again, this was before we had the setup we have now, but it was here, and there was I had the altar set up, and Morgan is in here, and he goes to just lean his hand on this window ledge right here to talk to us. And I looked at him and said, this is an altar. And he, oh God. And he stood up straight. And Darren said, that's right. so I can totally appreciate that. People not understanding, hey, this is sacred space. But okay, so Zabalin. And I'm going to come back to the Discord cookies. But Robin Penn. All right, so let's try and get that. So Zabalin. Zabalin. Challenges will help you grow and learn. Challenges will help you grow and learn. And that's actually very encouraging, because what it says is if there's something challenging that comes up, do not think it's the end of the world. You will get through this, and you will be stronger for it. So, Zabalin, that's for you. Again, we're going to come back to the Discord cookies. We're going to get Robin Penn. And Soraya Torchik. Oh, I bet you, Sarana, is that you? There's anything so weird. Yeah. But Robin Penn, and then I'm thinking Sarana, that's you. Okay, so Robin, remember, progress on your mental health journey is worth celebrating. Remember, progress on your mental health journey is worth celebrating. So Robin Penn, that's for you. And Sarana. Again, I'm assuming with Torchik in the name, I recognize that. You'll embark on a journey of personal growth and transformation this year. You'll embark on a journey of personal growth and transformation this year. Okay. Oh no, it actually was autism, autistic burnout. Okay. Um, believe me, I know the got milk thing too. Okay. So Christian before this. Charges that well, they gave the gods your wallet, ignored the charges, their offerings. I love it. Okay. So let me pick back up here. So yeah, Mary Wet from the Jackals, and then Kyle Hinojosa. Oh goodness. Okay, and divination system likely going back to bed because ouch. So okay, well, good night. I hope that you are able to sleep good and it's pain free. Because believe me, that's something I know about. Is you lay down and you can't find a way to lay down without hurting somewhere. But, oh, Zippa, safely home. I'm the good cookie. Awesome. Oh. And I can appreciate that too. If I was someone who turned out to be toxic for me to be friends with, yeah. And you know what? I had an ex friend that I had no idea, how negative of a person they were either. But yeah, married to Wet and then Kyle Hinojosa. So from the Jackals. True friends are the keepers of your secrets. Married to Wet. True friends are the keepers of your secrets. Remember, you asked for the Jackals. What's one of Anubis's titles? He who is over the secrets. So, true friends are the keepers of your secrets. So if they keep your confidence, they are your friends. Okay, Kyle Hinojosa. The best thing you can do is get good at being you. So Kyle Hinojosa, the best thing you can do is get good at being you. Or similar to another fortune that I've gotten is be a first-rate version of yourself rather than a second-rate version of someone else. But the best thing you can do is get good at being you. Just be yourself. Okay. Let's see. All right. Favorite fanatic. And then I'm going to go back to the Discord cookies. So, and Seta, Yamana, if you guys have requests for something like that, just let me know.
And yes, I will as well.
Huh?
I'll take a cookie.
Alrighty.
And Seta said she would too.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Favorite fanatic. Opportunities often disguise themselves as challenges. Face them boldly. Opportunities often disguise themselves as challenges. Face them boldly. So, favorite fanatic, that's for you. I'm going to catch the Discord cookies and I'm going to get you guys. So, because I know we had several of them. Oh, Katie Horton. Not sure why it says well. So, spicy. Hey, how are you? Yeah, it's weird. For some reason, right now, Discord is showing people's usernames and not like their screen names for whatever reason. And I don't know if that's something that I can go in and change or if that's just YouTube being weird. But yeah, let me scroll back here. Oh, and from San, a prayer for me to finally be able to talk to Anapu and or Osu regarding a certain topic that has been preoccupying for months. All right. And is San in the requests? Hang on, I'm just scrolling. So I'm trying to catch up here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, San's in the Discord cookies. So, Captain Lunar, Hesibes, and Shadu. But San. Oh. And I'm not even wearing a kimono. Because I tell you what, you want clothing that's going to snag on everything, wear a kimono. But San, who wants to be able to finally come to Anpu and Osir about something, let's start off and ask them if they can share a cookie and maybe a gentle nudge or a cold, wet nose for San. So for San, adventure awaits those who are brave enough to seek it. Adventure awaits those who are brave enough to seek it. That's for San.
On that note about kimono,
Huh?
makes me wonder, you were talking about kimono catches on everything. Makes me wonder what it's like for the Mikos,
And the Mikos.
temple maidens in the shrines.
Well, they're probably in
the fire and everything.
Well, I know they're probably in an environment that doesn't have the kinds of obstacles that mine does. In my case, I'm walking past the edge of my drafting table, and so the edge of my robe will catch on things. But with kimonos, I have found out that kimono sleeves and lever door handles, like ADA door handles and wheelchair handles and things like that, you will get hung up somewhere. I have learned this, unfortunately by bitter experience. Okay, so Captain Lunar, Hesibes, and Shadu. Captain Lunar. I suppose we will ask our lunar deities. Lend a fortune. So for Captain Lunar, this month, embrace change as a positive force in your life. This month, embrace change as a positive force in your life. That's for Captain Lunar. Let's see, and next was Hesibes. Here we go. For Hesibes, a lifetime of joyous occasions is on the horizon. A lifetime of joyous occasions is on the horizon.
It's nice to hear that most people are getting these really positive.
Yeah, and that's the thing that it's humbling in a way, because a lot of us are worried about things right now, and there's a lot of uncertainty just in the world right now. There just is. But they keep giving us these positive messages. So that's the real meaning of faith, is saying, okay, you know something I don't. I'm going to go with that. So on that note, Shadir is the last one. then sarcastic, and then you guys. Because Katie, we did get one for you, right? If not, that's coming up. Well, I see. There's another. See, Seta. There's another Katie on YouTube as well, and it's funny. She's also a devotee of Set, so that's kind of the fun part. But for Shadir on Discord, your talents will have a chance to shine. Your talents will have a chance to shine. So, all right, and sarcastic for you. So, sarcastic. Your luck will brighten your life with positivity. Your luck will brighten your life with positivity. So, yeah, you got some good things going on. I see we got a super sticker. Thank you so much, guys.
While on the subject of Set, isn't he technically married to Ishtar by a Kemetic perspective?
Well, via a start. So, not an start. Yeah, but I don't think Ishtar likes to be tied down. But yeah, I could certainly see her looking at him and saying, so you say you're able to do all this and that, prove it. Yeah. But okay.
Yeah, they'd have an interesting relationship.
Oh yeah, I think it would be fun. It wouldn't be boring. But okay. So Yamano, I'm going to get yours, and then Seta, and then I'll check and see who's left, who we missed on the chat, so we can wrap this up. Keep your promises. They define your integrity. So Yamana, that's for you. Keep your promises. They define your integrity.
I always try to. I'm also not quick to give a promise if I know I can't do it.
Right. Okay, and Seta, for you. Oh wow, you got voicemail. You've got mail. So, Seta, here's the first one. Exciting news will reach you later today. Now, the second one.
Ishtar's probably handing it over. She's like, oh yeah, he wanted you to have this stuff.
Say again? Well, you know what? That depends on when you count the new day as beginning, because by Jewish tradition, the new day begins at sundown. That's why Passover, or a Sabbath, actually their Sabbath started at sundown and it lasts until sundown tomorrow. Of course, the way I see it is the new day begins when the sun comes up. But either way, I think it could be tomorrow. But here's the thing: exciting news will reach you later today, and things are turning for the bright side. Huh? Yes, that because you got voicemail. You got 2 of them. So think positive. You're going to have some good news. Things are turning for the bright side.
Very nice.
Don't ruin it. Don't scare it away. Seriously, you can. You can do that.
You know what?
Okay.
Light a candle or something.
Okay.
Invite it in.
All right. Better show. Okay. So I see, because I think I see Gabriel, Dead Vampire. No, I'm a little late. Can I get one? And Katie Horton. Did I get yours or not? Because if so, just let me know. But let's get Gabriel and Dead Vampire. So, Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel. Explore the world with wonder. It's an adventure. Explore the world with wonder. It's an adventure. Open your mind to new possibilities. I think is what I'm getting. But next to Dead Vampire. Your determination is a testament to your character. So Dead Vampire, your determination is a testament to your character. So hang in there. Don't give up. Okay. Okay. Now Katie Horton, and we'll wrap that up. So. All right. First to start does not mean first to cross the finish line. So Katie Horton, first to start does not mean the first to cross the finish line. And I also think there's some encouragement in that, saying, don't worry if you got to a late start on something. So again, I think there's a very broad overall message of, don't jinx yourself, don't be down on yourself. Hang in there. And of course, remember what we got, for everyone. A helping hand will have you when you need it. A night of gratitude and reflection awaits you. When the sun sets again. So, I'm gonna basically put out that last call for wisdom, y'all. And I think Darren is sounding better. I think he's entertaining company right now. So
that probably does good for his spirits.
Yeah, but also he's talking more, so I know he's he's not short of breath. That's the important thing. All right, and just say a couple of prayers for everyone, because I know we had a couple of requests, and in case I missed any for anyone. Hear us, O Ra, great Lord of Yanu, and place your arms of blessing around us. Let us rejoice in your bounty, and our hearts take joy in your kindness. Tell Nit and Ubot to open their ways for us, and may you protect us with your strong arm of compassion. For you are the All-Lord, the Lord of Ma'at. Holy and splendid is your name. Khafri at dawn, Atum at dusk. Ra Horketi as you rule the nine.
also, on the note of compassion, one of our peers, more or less, Todd Masu,
Mm-hmm.
his husband just passed. So I thought I'd mention that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then, a voice offering prayer for him, and may Hathor, as mistress of the West, place her arms around the husband, and also, the partner who is left here is still grieving, and what may they eventually be reunited, but not prematurely.
Everything in its time.
Yeah. Hail unto you, Atum. Hail unto you, Capri. You come into being upon the primeval hill. You shine forth upon the shrine of the phoenix in Unu. You breathe out Shu and Tefnut. May the giving of these offerings endure, as the name of Atum, foremost of the great Aeneid, endures. May they endure as the name of Shu, Lord of Upper Menset in Unu, endures. As the name of Tefnut, Mistress of Lower Menset in Unu, endures. As the name of Geb at the earth's Ba endures. As the name of Nut in the shrine of Shanit in Unu, endures. As the name of Osir, Kentiamentu, endures. As the name of Asat in the Jeru endures. As the name of Sutach in Nubet endures. As the name of Horus in Pe endures. As the name of Wajit in Dep endures. As the name of Jehuti in Kamenyu endures. As the name of Ra in the Akhet endures likewise for eternity. You have come in peace, O Ra. You have come in peace, O Sekhmet, O Ishtar. You have come in peace, O Yonatru. May you go forth in peace, O Ra, Sekhmet, Ishtar. May you go forth in peace, O Yonatru, to every place your immortal cause wish to be. May you sail in joy in the Manjet bark, and rest content in the Sektet bark. And may you smile upon us, your humble servants. Alrighty. Oh, wow. Puppy's first dog show tomorrow. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I hope they do well. That sounds exciting, but I can also see where it would be kind of, there's some things that are exciting and terrifying all at once. So I hope Puppy does well. And yeah, and thank you all for tuning in. And always glad to hear from you guys as much as y'all enjoy, tuning in, and I appreciate it. And if Darren is not back here next week, it'll be again because he's out front entertaining Preston. But just remember, we're going to be tuning in a little early. We're going to kick off a little early next week because this coincides with the 4th of July, and sundown is typically when everybody starts firing stuff off. So, and we were going to see if we could do a little of that ourselves. I've got some stuff left over from this spring's pyrotechnic episode. So I want to try and make sure we can get all that done. So see you guys next week, 7:30 Central. That means 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. And for those of you folks that are in Europe, it'll be an hour earlier. Hopefully that, makes it a little easier. Don't know, but of course we always pull a cookie, for everyone. So, if you end up missing, that's okay. You're still covered. So we love you guys. Everyone have a safe week. Oh wow, I actually caught one over here. That was kind of cool because I saw it on the camera. Yeah, this little piece of wood is from the tree that we had to cut down. I call it old oak, and so I've got a little piece of old oak here. But what's even cooler is I had a seedling that I saved from my old oak tree, and this spring I transplanted it maybe 8 feet from the stump where old oak was. So one of its offspring is taking root even now. That's really awesome to me. But
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, let me turn my chair around safely. Well, Spicy I'm so glad that you were able to join us. Yeah, you're still alive. I'm back. Well, yeah. We're just tuning out. We're just wrapping up now, Ray. But I think you got and you were the cookie this week, if I remember right.
One of many.
Yeah. Yes. No, thank you always for joining us. Have a great week. Safe and well. And remember, if you're not on Patreon, then you will get to see the premiere of my latest episode tomorrow. And it's a little early next week. 7:30 p.m. Central U.S. time. All right. Okay. Lots of love, everybody. Oh, and fun fact, Native American languages, certainly Cherokee, fits this. They do not have words that mean goodbye. They have words that when you translate them, it means see you later, because the belief is that everyone's going to be in your future at some point. Everything comes back around. So, and the Cherokee was dohinehi, which means see you later.